Hello people of YouTube, my name is Steve Gray, this is Gray's Guitars, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future music and guitar related videos. So today we are going to be talking about the recent Agufish video, as you can tell by the title of the video and the thumbnail there, and it's kind of like a re-video or a comment on a video or a section of a video. I was going to play the original audio. I'm not sure copyright claims with that, so I don't want to just kind of play all of it, let you listen to it, and then hear me talk about it. So I will link to the original video below as well if you want to listen to the segment that Hunter, I believe his name is, said in the video. I usually just call him Agufish. I know him as Agufish. I don't 100% know his real name, but I'm pretty confident it's Hunter. But the video I'm talking about in question is the truth about getting free gear for reviews and roasted maple Solaire guitars, and then it goes like // Ask a Fish, because he has like this segment called Ask a Fish, where everybody gets to ask him personal questions and generally ask him what he is doing. As of right now, I did reply to his reply, but he did not comment on that. Again, I am going to double check right now because I don't want to give you guys misinformation. No, it's the same thing. So basically I replied to his reply to my original comment, and I'm going to go ahead throw that on the screen. But before I do that, let's just kind of, start with the initial of what I'm talking about and kind of go from there. So basically, the comment that kind of threw him off was this commenter said, when you get a $1,600 guitar for free, hell yeah, you're going to love it. And he took it in a negative way, and this could be taken in a positive or a negative way, whatever you prefer. And he was like, I don't understand what the heck you're talking about. He was like, if anything, I'm more cynical because I'm not buying it and not fully in love with it. And kind of going on about that. Generally, he took it in a negative way. He said he tends to be more of a negative person, and he does comment. I know I've seen multiple of his reviews, and they all generally seem positive. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've really seen a negative, I completely hate this POS guitar review. Minus maybe that AliExpress guitar he bought, but when you get a guitar off AliExpress or Wish or whatever for like $50 to $100, I mean, the quality control there, I wouldn't be expecting much either. So that was kind of a given in that particular review. So I kind of voiced my opinion on it through my comment down there, and now I'm going to throw it up and show you exactly what I said. Basically what I said is, well, of course he is going to say the guitars are good. They give him a free guitar and they pay him to say it is good. This is how advertising works. If he trashed the brand, they would never want to work with him again. Even if you buy a guitar and review it and you are invested in it and will probably say it is a great guitar too. So basically, if you buy a guitar and you're invested in that guitar, you're going to be a little bit biased because you bought that guitar, the specs of that guitar, and you already fell in love with that guitar even before you owned it. So I said the only true way for an unbiased review is no money is taken and the gear is only borrowed for a short period of time to review it. So that is technically true. The only way you are ever going to get a 100% unbiased review is if there is no money in there, the company is not paying you to say it's a good product, you don't already like the product upon buying it, and you don't get to keep the product because, there's no incentive there to give a good review, obviously, if you don't get something out of it, if you don't get money out of it. Obviously, if you own your own particular gear, most of the time you are going to love that because you kept that particular guitar for a while, so there's also a little bit of bias there. So basically what I'm saying is, if you are handed a guitar, you get it for a week, there is no money exchange, then you review that guitar, put it on the internet for people to see it. That, in my opinion, is the only way you're going to get an unbiased review. I understand, though, that that is not how the advertising and marketing works. So his response is, why would I want to work with a brand that makes shitty products and wants me to obscure the truth about them when there is no shortage of great stuff from great bands? Get the F out of here, LOL. So my response to that was money. So basically, he's saying why would he want to work with shitty brands, and my response to that particular comment was money. Obviously, if you're going to get money to review something, a lot of people, I would say, would typically take that offer. And I said it wasn't meant as a negative thing. And I was like, that is just how advertising works. They give you a product and some cash, and they want you to talk good about it. I said, I liked your videos and your channel, but I also understand how marketing works. It is good to know, though, that you have a preference for reviewing gear and that you are not going to say something is great when it's a POS. Also, have you thought about giving away some of the guitars that you got for free? That would also make your fans happy and trust you more. So that was my whole comment on it. Also, I said, you are not going to be giving away crap gear because your fans trust your reviews of them. I don't know if I cut that off in the screenshot or not, but that's what I said. You can actually, if you link to his video and find my comment, you can find the whole thing too. But basically, I think he also took what I said in a negative way. And I mean, I like the guy, you know, I understand he's making money off of it. He's happy. He's got all this free gear. But you never 100% trust opinions, I guess is the best way to describe it. You can't 100% trust people's opinions. You can definitely listen to what they have to say, the aspects they like, the aspects they dislike, but no person that is getting paid and getting a free piece of equipment is going to bash a brand. The reason why they don't do that, obviously, is because they want more money, they want more free gear, so why would they bash a brand if they get one guitar that's really bad when they send them, like, maybe he got like a bunch of Agufish guitars, so maybe one of those guitars, the quality control and playability was terrible, but the rest of them were fine. He's not gonna, you know, wreck that one guitar just because that one was bad and the rest of them are fine. He wants to continue to work with that brand, continue to get money with that brand. Obviously, he's going to pick brands specifically that are going to be brands that the fans, like myself, want to watch. You know, your Agufish, your LTD, your Solaire, your Ibanez, etc. He's not going to pick brands that we don't want to watch, which is why he asks what brands we watch. Obviously, he's not going to want to pick a brand that he can't get behind himself, because if it's going to be a lot harder if he gets a guitar that is like the worst piece of junk ever, you know, $40 Wish.com guitar. There's really not too much to say good about something in those regards. There's probably going to be a lot of problems with it. It was assembled extremely fast. The quality control is going to be all over the place, and there's really not a lot that you can do on that particular item. So I do kind of get where he's coming from, where it's like, what do you mean you guys don't trust me? What the heck's going on with that? I don't understand. You know, that particular comment had like 20 upvotes or something on it. He usually, I think on average, he gets about 300 to 500 comments on a video. So I was kind of interested in how he replied so fast, but whatever. I did do a little bit of trolling because I did kind of want to see what his response was to my comment. I did reply to a lot of people's comments about that, saying, oh, whatever, you know, we trust you, I come here for the gear reviews, etc. I was like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how advertising works, though. You know, they give you money, you review the product, you're not going to completely bash it because you want to continue to work with that brand if you enjoy that brand and working with that brand. It's how all advertising works everywhere. It's not just him. Every guitar YouTuber pretty much ever that reviews a product that they got for nothing and they got paid to review isn't 100% going to bash it. They may have some criticisms with it, but they're not going to say this guitar is a POS, never buy this brand, throw this in the garbage immediately, etc. They're not going to do that because they want to continue to build that healthy relationship with the brand, which is 100% completely understandable. It's fine. As I said, I enjoy his videos, but there's always going to be a little bit of bias in these reviews, you know, from everybody, not just him, just everybody in general. So, I mean, it kind of is what it is, but at the same time, you got to look at it from each and every angle to fully understand where he's coming from, to fully understand where I'm coming from, etc. I mean, he may or may not comment on this video. I don't really know. That'd be kind of cool if he saw it to get more of his thoughts about it. I definitely would like to see a reply to my second reply. Not sure how that is going to play out. if it's going to be something angry or positive or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. You know, he's got to understand where I'm coming from. I understand where he's coming from. Obviously, he wants his viewers and fans to trust him. It generally seems like a decent community, but there is a lot of trolls and negativity out there as well. And you just kind of got to, you know, go along with the punches. In this particular case, I think he handled it perfectly fine. You know, he expressed his concerns about it, expressed why we should further and continue to trust him, there was absolutely nothing wrong with that. It was perfectly fine the way he explained everything. But at the same time, I mean, he could have just ignored it, and most of us would have been none the wiser. So, I mean, in this particular situation, either way, it's not really going to hurt anything. It's not going to negatively affect him. It's not going to positively affect him in any ways. I'm sure there's going to be maybe some more trolls on this video. I didn't skim through every single comment regarding that, but who knows. But there was a comment though that I really liked when I scrolled down, and basically it was a guy saying, hey, you know, why don't you give away some of the free guitars? It looks like you got a lot of stuff cluttered. But I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. And if you know Phil McKnight and have watched a few of his things, you'll know that he won't get rid of a guitar if he's given it to review, because he has no idea if that company is ever going to ask for that product back. So maybe you have a contract that specifically says the guitar is free, you do the review and you do whatever you want with it, and that's all she wrote. But a lot of these companies, they'll give you a guitar to review, they'll give you a sum of money to review that product, but eventually you have to give that product back. Whether you are shipping it back with your own money or they give you a shipping label to ship that guitar back, to sell it, obviously to make a profit on it, because basically, yes, they're going to make some money off of it, but if they don't make enough money, there's a possibility that they're going to want to have that product back in their hands, and maybe sell it to somebody else later on. I'm not really sure what they do with it when they get the guitar back, because now it's not used new anymore. Technically, it's used because that person reviewed it. But I completely agree. If you have the ability to give away free guitars to your fans, I mean, make it a once-a-month thing. Yeah, you're going to keep a few of them. Obviously, I would keep a few of them too if I got a really awesome free guitar. But the ones you don't really play, you know, the ones that are just sitting around collecting dust, just give them away to your fans. Make the fan pay the shipping cost, and basically you don't really have to do anything with that. You just, you know, you put it in the box, you print the shipping label out, you say, hey, this is how much it costs for shipping, you got to pay for it, blah, 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 where am I shipping it to? Obviously, I know, I do completely understand if it's international, then, you know, there's a different host of problems, so you may have to restrict it to the United States, or you may have to just, you know, confirm that if somebody from overseas does want that particular product. And that they're going to have to probably pay a higher price to get that shipped to them. But that is what it is, because in my opinion, if you get a guitar, you say it's good, you review it, you're not going to give that thing away for free if everything you said was the opposite. So you're not going to call a guitar great, give it away from free, then your fan gets it, finds out it's a POS, and then, you know, realizes you're a liar. So that is definitely a good way to build trust in your fans. One, everybody loves giveaways. And two, if everything is truthful about that guitar, you have nothing to worry about. That fan's going to love that guitar and enjoy it for many years to come. Or if they don't 100% want it, do with it as they will. But that is what it is. So that was kind of my general thoughts about these YouTubers getting free guitars. He commented on this pretty fast, so I figure, you know, throw up a video of it. You know, put my general thoughts down, and let all of my fans do as they do. Comment down below, and let me know what you want me to do for future videos. This has been Gray's Guitars. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.